With the narrator always
All
talking.
Of his co-workers were gone. What
Yeah.
could it mean?
It's really
Stanley
weird.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I have. It's not like I haven't heard him say this 3 times already, right?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I entered the door on my left. Or should I enter the door on my right? Yeah, I've already done the opposite of this one. I also did this one part where I just like stayed in the closet for a long time and he got pissed off at me.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright. Oh, what the hell? Last time I stayed in the broom closet for like hella long, and now there's boards across it. He got all like, the narrator got all pissed off that I was just like standing in there, and he like called me a drug addict and a whore. And now I can't go in there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. No joke.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be?
I didn't do any of those things.
This keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 28. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
I did? What the hell's going on? Yeah, I know. What? This is relaxing.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Oh. Alright. This way, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna drink and eat it. Okay, so I was here earlier. Now I gotta remember.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
See, that's really, like, not cool that it's called that. And then there's this that has escape, and I went that way. Let's see if he says anything if I start going this way again.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yeah, I think I'll go back now.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
What's this drink called, sir? What's the drink called? The dessert called?
Just say almond jelly with fruit.
It's just almond jelly dessert with fruit. So I got like a bunch of little giblets and stuff in here, and like coconut jelly.
Coconut jelly, pear, peach.
Pear?
Pear.
I thought you said hair.
No, pear. Peach, watermelon.
Pear, peach, watermelon,
Lychee.
and lychee. It's hella good.
And Raputin.
And what?
Raputin
Raputin?
is tropical fruit.
Alright. It's delicious. Alright, let's go forward. What's this? Yeah. Hey, look, it's a button. No. Ooh, I guess I'll press it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I guess. I guess I have the strength. Yeah, I know, right? Gotta press all the buttons. That was another one. This one looks like a video camera. I'm assuming it turns on the TVs. Boop!
Now the monitors jumped to
Wow.
life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Wow.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Yeah. Right? I know the future. This one looks like it's gonna lift me up. I'm gonna go up now,
This
aren't I?
mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Right. Oh, where do I go? This way? Oh yeah, this way. Elevator.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
That's right.
Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it?
Not
Was
even
it
possible.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes. Absolutely blind to the world. I refuse it. So do I. Hello, big.
But here was the proof.
Big noops.
The heart of the operation.
Heart of the
Controls
operation.
labeled with emotions. Happy or
Emotions.
sad or content. Walking, eating, working.
press
All of
something.
it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Oh.
And as the cold
Fresh.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I would? Okay. I guess that's what I'm doing. I refuse it. I refuse you. I refuse me. Refuse everything. Oh, mind control idle awaiting input. I want to see what's up those stairs. Screw destiny. Looks like there's a button up there. I want to check it out. Boop, 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 boop. Up, 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 up. Let's go up. Upsy daisy. Number 4. Let's do it. What did it do? Nothing. Right? This game is just full of craziness. Earlier I got like the little parking garage ending. It was like really weird. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, there's a big red button. No, it's not a button. Okay, it's not a button. Oh, there's 5. Oh wait, there's highlighted numbers. Maybe if I press them in order, something will happen. Let's find number 1. Here we are. 1, 2. I played the demo, was only left with half my soul. Yes, I played as Stanley, and then I didn't play as Stanley. And I had a choice, but then I didn't have a choice. And the game ended, but the game will never end. Let's do this. Number 4. Right? They must have been on like the best narcotics in the world in order to make this game. And the narrator too. 5 there. No, it didn't do anything. It's bullshit. I'll go this way. Well, when I press X, it makes keyboard noises. That's weird.
And when at last he found
Oh.
the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Uh-oh. What do you guys think? Off or on? I'm gonna turn it on. Screw you guys.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. Until detonation then, let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
Get the fuck out of here.
You are the star.
Oh, shit.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Yeah, let me just get out.
This is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Right?
More time to talk
Maybe I gotta
about
press the numbers now.
About me, where we're going, what all this means.
Incorrect.
I barely know where to start.
Oh, there's a door.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
What?
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
You set me free.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
What the hell?
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
Oh god, 1 minute.
Swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn.
Let's go, buttons. I don't know if I'm doing anything.
This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything
no.
and take back
let me
the
go.
control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Re-enter
I'm
passcode.
enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Really?
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah?
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yeah, I did. I did think that.
From button to button,
screen
to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Stanley.
Oh my god.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
Did I do it
You're
right?
only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're
maybe you're right.
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge.
I just gotta turn it off.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Whoa, what's wrong with this guy? Off.
Take a look.
Oh, I can't turn it off.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh my
30
god.
seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Hi, Iceman, welcome.
Just you being blown to pieces.
No, I'm gonna die. What am I gonna do?
Or will you let it go peacefully?
Jesus.
Another choice. Make it count.
Purple.
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
Goodbye.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your
man.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Come on. Aw. I died.